After its cancellation back in March of 2020, Waldon Middle School has revived its production of Frozen Junior. I spoke to Christina Welling, Waldon's choir director, to learn all about Frozen Junior's resurgence.
We were about 85, 90% done with our set. We were blocking on the stage. We were like a month away from the opening night when COVID shut us down. And it was very heartbreaking for the whole cast, for myself, because we put a lot of time into it back 2 years ago before the shutdown. The show had just come out the year before when I decided to choose it. It was a brand new show that Music Theater International on their website had just put out. And so I was really excited to snag the idea of a brand new show that was just written for the stage, for the junior version. So then I also had a really great casting of students back last year to fill a lot of the roles. And I was super lucky, even though I lost all my 9th graders now, that I had a great casting this year to fill in their place for the roles that we have this year. There were definitely a lot more hoops and jumps and hurdles to go through this year, starting up with the protocols and stuff for COVID. And besides that, starting up the show was a lot of work just trying to recast parts, because now 9th graders didn't come back for this year's show. So we recasted the whole show as far as all of the leads, Anna, Elsa, all those parts were recasted.
I asked some of the students what it's been like to restart this process during a pandemic.
It's really different than last year, definitely. And I feel like I've matured as a character, and I think this has also given some people time to improve their acting skills and singing abilities, but also for a lot of 8th graders, they had to lose their parts. But it also let room for some new people and new faces.
I was very excited for it when we got to do it, and then it shut down, and I was very nervous that we wouldn't be able to do it at all, so I'm grateful that we actually can do it.
It's been really weird because a lot of the 8th graders that have moved out have been replaced by the new 8th graders or people in my grade. So it's been really weird to relearn about everyone's personality, but I'm glad that we finally got it going.
Before we had singing masks, it was difficult breathing in to sing before, because then it'd make little cups, and it's harder for projection because obviously it blocks it, and so the microphones really do help a lot, but it's also harder for the people who don't have mics, because they can't sing. They have to project their voices way more, making it harder for the audience to hear them.
Whenever we're not recording, we have only the people that is needed in those scenes to come, so we have a lot less people here, so less people get quarantined if something happened.
For the hour and a half or so after school, I would be cleaning off the tables and stuff, and we'd have to stay socially distanced as best as we could when we were always practicing. We would have snack time outside, and we would just stand far away from each other. So just all those little safety protocols, same thing that they do during the school day.
I think my favorite part is being together with everyone as a family. We get close because we're spending 2 hours a day every week, sometimes more than 2 hours, and you really get to know everyone, and you get to be part of cast families, whoever certain roles, you get new friends. It really is heartwarming.
Just the community. The musical is such a nice, fun, loving community, and it's fun just to be able to be with everyone that are going to be nice to you.
My favorite part is probably scene 3, Do You Want to Build a Snowman? Because it's the most fun to do, because we have this giant door, and it's really cool.
I'm finally excited just to wrap it all up. It's been 2 years in the making, and I've just wanted to just close the book on this show. I always have loved Frozen, and we've heard all this music now for 2 years. We're ready to just have it be done and have everyone get to see all of the hard work and labor that everyone went into putting this show together for 2 years.
The dates for this production are June 3rd through June 6th at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. However, due to COVID-19, Frozen Junior will only be streamed. If you're interested in streaming this Disney musical, you can purchase your tickets for the price of $10 on waldenchoirs.weebly.com. From Waldon Middle School for ONTV, I'm Amanda Pordon.